Ho, ho, ho!
It's the Christmas episode!
Merry Christmas! I can't turn the bells off!
Oh my God, those bells are really annoying.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Good evening, good evening.
I really wanted to unmute it there before. No, let him have his moment. Let him have his moment.
Oh, yeah, it turns out that these two can unmute themselves now during the intro and outro, which I wasn't aware of. So you might have noticed over the last few episodes.
Or maybe you haven't. Maybe you have to go back and listen.
Yeah, or maybe you haven't. You have to go back and listen. Some slight cheeky chappies going on.
Chico NoFo times.
Cheeky nofos.
Chico NoFo.
Cheeky NoFos.
Chico NoFo.
How we doing, gents?
Yeah, all right. Nippy, cold. Slow.
Very cold.
Bit ill.
-6 tomorrow, apparently.
Battling through it. Don't know if you can see my cold breath in the loft.
No, because you're in a very warm room with a log fire.
Yeah, you've got your fire going, haven't you?
I've gone over to the cabin in the woods for the night, so I'm there. Lovely setting. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt because I got home from work and I don't know what my wife has done to the heating, but it is a good 22 degrees in my entire house and it is way too hot. I can't get rid of it.
Very jealous.
I'm
not opening a window. I refuse to because it's such a waste of money. But at the same time, I'm so sweaty.
How long it took me to save up this heat? I'm not wasting a drop of it.
I'll swap you some of this heat for this mild hypothermia that I've got in my legs.
Yeah.
That's it, Nick's all about the layers, mate. 100%.
Nick says it's 10 degrees in my flat, but I'm warming my layers. And then Kenny says, am I here to hear? I am still here. Kenny says, when will Frank Sinatra be joining Lance?
Oh,
Frank Sinatra be joining.
What's that song where they stand around the piano?
Little drummer boy, isn't it? I've got my little drum. Here we go, look. That's a Bing Crosby and David Bowie, isn't it?
Can you play the little drum?
I could give it a go. I've got these sticks.
You need massive drumsticks.
Yeah.
Hang on. I can adapt and overcome. That's the key, isn't it? Here we go.
This is when he pulls out some tactical chopsticks.
You hear that?
That's actually that's not too bad. I'm quite
good.
impressed.
Well done.
Oh yeah, that's enough of that shit.
Hi Kenny, hi
applause.
Marky Mark, hi Nick, hi Kenny, again John Smith, hello, Dan, Nick, Dan, Marky Mark, Adventures of Sulu, James, how are you all doing? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome to our Christmas episode.
I watched Zulu last night.
Your mic's not on.
It's my Mikey mic. It is.
Is it?
Is it?
It is.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right then. Maybe it's just I'm used to just saying that.
Can't help
It's
it.
not working.
Adam Latchford, I see. I'm on the top floor, so I get all the heat from the floors below. Don't even need the heating on.
Absolute legend. Oh,
I did see an amusing.
Live. That's not bad.
Yay.
Only 3.5 minutes late on YouTube now. Maybe they've sorted out their shit.
I did see
mine
an
still
amusing
hasn't come
photo, which was, like the roof. Everyone's got snow on their roofs except that one house, and it was like 1990s weed farming. 2020, 2010s was like crypto mining, and then 2020 was just they've got the heating on.
Yeah. Or they've got really shit insulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Or they've had a
Hi,
lot.
Joel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
You're just showing off with how much money you've got, Mike. I'm really not. I can't afford the heating on. It's just ridiculous. She apparently turned it on this morning, and she's been out all day. That's the bigger annoyance, right? So yeah,
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good, sir.
I've had
Mark,
the heating on all day since I got back.
you're in a
Because it's
hotel
not
though.
Exactly. It's not my money.
How is your really lovely hotel room, Andy? Because it looks stunning from here. You've got some art,
and I got a TV.
Standard art
And
picture.
that, hang on, that little box there is a glow-in-the-dark wall light which you can't turn off.
And
That's why when I used to work away a lot, I used to carry a roll of black duct tape in my bag
for black taping bin bags to the windows and any other like fire alarm lights that needs to be put out.
It now doesn't work.
There we go. So it must have been not
broke.
working when you got in the room. Yeah.
Yeah, it was never. It's like the coat hanger. You know, all these stupid hotels have the coat hangers that aren't coat hangers. They've got the no hook.
Well, they are coat hangers. It's just you can't take them off the rail. Let's be honest. It's not. It's not that they don't function and their major purpose.
I thought you could take them off the rail. You just can't hang them on anything else.
Yeah.
But and then they say you can't put anything on the radiator to warm stuff up. It says do not cover the radiator. Okay, fine. So I've taken off the curtain and I've threaded the hangers into the curtain runner, and now they're just hanging there. So when the people come to change it, they have to put the curtain back up.
Nice. So you're hanging your clothes above the radiator via the curtain rail.
Yes.
Ingenious.
Big brain moments happening.
Mind blown.
But I needed stuff to dry off. So
Fair play.
It's the Christmas episode.
Happy Christmas.
So we're going to have a few games tonight. It's going to be a little bit of fun.
Yes.
Lance has written us a quiz. So it'll be very exciting. We're also going to be chatting about general Q&A, as well as a little segment where we will be discussing stocking fillers, Airsoft MilSim stocking fillers. So little things that we've sort of just thrown out as the idea that, you could get for that special Airsofter in your life. Or, you could potentially send this video to that exact time frame to your other half, who can then, have a little browse and listen and maybe come up with some ideas.
And still say no, you're not having it.
Yeah, exactly.
I get a stocking this year. I'm rather happy about that fact. She goes,
Very nice too, sir.
She goes, do you want a stocking this year? I was like, do you know what? Yes, I will have one.
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Yes.
Have you guys got advent calendars?
Yep.
No.
I don't have an advent calendar.
No, I bought one, but it was Reese's Pieces, and I don't like Reese's Pieces, so I gave it to someone else.
Oh, world's tiniest violin.
I got a Jurassic World one.
Nice.
Quite
Does it have
happy
little chocolate dinosaurs in it?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have dinosaurs. I've got pictures of dinosaurs behind each door. Very entertaining.
But they're not little dinosaur chocolates.
No.
I haven't had
What the shapes of the chocolates?
I've had nothing that resembles it. I've had a bell. I've had a snowman, a cracker.
Well, it's the Jurassic Bell.
The Jurassic. Everyone knows about the Jurassic Bell. I mean, Christ.
Joel says
they all knew when it was dinner time.
Joel says he's raided the kids once.
Yeah.
It's better. You better first of January or Boxing Day sales. You're getting really cheap. Just sit at home snacking on advent calendars that didn't get bought.
Right, should we dive into the news? Let's dive into the news.
I take my gun and I go pew 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 pew.
News. You do that ever so quickly, Lance. I'm very.
I nearly
impressed.
didn't. I nearly lost it. My camera's playing up tonight. It's been very sensitive with my green screen. News. I've got news.
Yeah, go for it.
I bought some new socks from Millets.
Oh.
They are I can't find the link that I had saved on my phone, so I can't tell you exactly what they are. I think they're the Peter Storm, but they're the heavy trekking socks, and they've got 4 different grades. Obviously, you've got the light, medium, heavy, and then you've got the heavy set.
Heavier, super heavy.
These are heavy. So this is grade 4, ultra cold, really good, the wicked socks. 2 pairs for 22 quid or something like that. And I got back, my missus was like, oh, why have you bought green socks again? And then it was like 2 minutes later, she's like, oh, these are lovely and warm. You're not having these back. So I've only got 1 pair of them now. But yeah, been trying them out for the last week or so, and they've been really good. Nice and toasty. Nice. So I recommend them. Yeah, the Millets Heavy Trekking Sock or something it's called. I will find a link. Well, I did have the link, but I've lost it. So yeah, that's my little purchase for the week anyhow, for my news.
Nice.
Lovely job,
Yeah, man.
Andy?
I just bought myself a dry robe. That was it.
Oh, what?
You know that dry robe?
Or you drop for your river workies?
Yeah, for my river workies.
Nice.
Comes very handy today. It's just a thermal long jacket you can get dressed in. That was it.
Nice. Cool.
You could use it for airsoft. It's camouflage. I went for a camouflage run. There you go. That's my.
Nice. Fair play, man. I'll try and find the socks quickly.
I haven't actually had anything new or any major news. The only thing I did buy last night, which hasn't arrived yet, is I'm actually with the Virtus system. I know we've just discussed the Bergen before. It actually has like a bionic spine adapter type thing that you can actually connect it to your battle belt. So the Bergen itself doesn't come with a hip pad. The way that it works is that you've got something called the DWD, Dynamic Weight Distribution System, that effectively acts as an interlocking piece between the Bergen and your battle belt. And I bought one of those yesterday, so it hasn't arrived yet. But everyone says the Virtus is shit because it doesn't have a waistband and it doesn't work unless you interlock it in with everything else. So I'm going to interlock it in with everything else and see if it's any good, in my mind.
Fair play.
Nice.
Yeah. Marky Marks sent some news. Well, it's sort of more of a question, really. But I guess we can just sort of roll into it. He is looking to purchase a 2-in-1 hammock tent.
A 2-in-1? Oh.
So that is it in its tent form. And that is it in its hammock form. Presumably not the same one, because otherwise it changes colours, which would be amazing.
So do you just basically put it lower?
Yeah, I think you just put it on the ground.
Oh, right.
What are our thoughts on that? He says,
I quite like
we'll
that.
get this in quickly before the stream starts. Opinions from the stream on this sort of setup. 2-in-1 hammock tent. Would like to invest my cash into something that's multi-purpose.
Oh, so you can have it as a ground tent or a...
Yeah, so that's it in its ground configuration there.
I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Oh, it's a
Yeah, as long as that bottom bit's strong enough to hold up. Yeah, I quite like that.
Yeah, no reason why not at all, mate.
Adam Latchford, is it a hammock? Is it a tent? No, it's a super basher.
Super basher. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with that. I quite like that.
Yeah, that's nice. Who's that made by? Who's that by?
He doesn't say.
Oh, keeping your secrets, huh? Keeping your
Yeah, send us some more information, Mark. So, yeah, cool.
The only thing with that is that my one question would be: would you get like ripples?
Would you still be able to swing in it if it was on the floor?
Yeah. Like we still get ripples because in a hammock it's larger, isn't it, at the bottom to take the person, so it's not flat. If you've got it in that configuration, it looks a lot lower. So it looks like if you...
Yeah, so the rest of the material obviously just gathers up, doesn't it? I'd say.
Or do you put the legs out wider to stretch out that bottom bit, but it'll be lower? Do you see what I mean? You stretch out the side so the top comes down, but you're taking up the ruffles. Because to me, that looks... I know...
That looks wider like that because obviously it's not got the weight of you hanging down on it. I'm guessing it does compress in, but then you've got the stretcher bars on it. I'm guessing when you put a hammock up.
Yeah, but that grass is really big, so to me that looks like my dog would barely fit in it.
It's an Action Man tent. It does look remarkably small if you think about it in that scale.
Small, like the grass in front of it looks massive.
It's just grass.
It's a model.
It's a model, yeah.
Yeah. No, I like the idea. I don't know. With I'm guessing at the points there where they've got it guide out to a tree either side, whether you can just have a single tent peg into the ground there, or whether that's got to be set up like that.
Oh, I'd assume that it's going out. You just have it down to a peg.
Yeah.
But otherwise you might as well just have it in the hammock configuration.
No, I was just saying, if you did have to have it like that, I'd rig up a couple of Beasley alarms at either end, and then you've got like 2 trip wires either side of your tent. Night. Or just don't, and just let them trip over it. It'd be hilarious. Yeah. I can't even become a cropper at Defiant event tonight on mine.
I'd like to have a look at that.
The information to Instagram. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'd quite like to have a little look, see that up. It's definitely in hammock form. In hammock form, it definitely looks bigger. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see more about that. As I quite like my hammocks.
Hammock.
My hammocks.
My hammocks.
Hi, Sedigay. Hi, Sherwood Recon Fox. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
I like to see everyone see Silly Gilly's latest video with the armored convoy ambush.
No, I saw the clip on
I haven't seen the whole
Insta.
video yet.
Yeah.
I just like the way they're just driving along like that. Boom. Oh.
I've been hit. Yeah.
It was the
Who was it?
It was somebody had commented on his video saying you need to take out the driver of this vehicle first, then move on to this person that causes confusion, then take out the comms operator. And Ed, bless him, was like, yeah, but they're paid members of staff. You can't just shoot them.
Ed getting all
real.
official.
It's not real.
Members of staff.
Oh dear.
Fair play.
Yeah, Mark, I didn't get. There's no message that's come in, so
Yeah, Mark, stop lying. Send your
Oh,
message
no.
or don't.
no, because I can't see anything.
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Right, we're going to be doing a Q&A. So if anyone's got any questions, please throw them into the chat. It can be about Airsoft, MilSim, kit, or just general banter. If anyone's got any ideas or wants to chat about what we potentially have in store for next year or anything like that, we can also include that. Or maybe you just even got some personal questions for Andy or Lance. Go for it. I'd be interested to see.
What, Mike?
How long is
You
Lance's
can't
beard?
ask- You can't ask personal questions to Mike. Mike, what's your favourite searchlight?
Is it the Mark 1 or the Mark 2?
I like the Mark II.
Is that the one on the swivel, or is that the one that just points down the whole
It's got a
time?
360 mount. You're like, what?
60 billion lumens melts them.
That's what are you doing?
I'm scratching my beard with my fuck off fingers.
With his Vietnamese fingers.
Then my
Right.
might give his beard actually for snipering.
Are we
Well,
gonna
until we get the first question in, should we dive into the quiz? Bit of a...
die?
Do you want some quiz age? Well,
Let's do some quiz.
A quiz action, aren't we?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. Well, so following
Hang on. I've got some quiz music for you.
Oh, go on then. I haven't got a quiz jacket. I never-
Lance's quiz.
My mic's
Oh,
falling
hang on.
down.
I'll tell you what. Just Phil for a minute. I'll be back. Okay.
Phil,
Just chat.
has he left it downstairs? You've left it downstairs. I don't know what an idiot. Oh, we're so prepared here at the NoFo channel.
Well, for long-time viewers of the show, you'll be fully aware that the Christmas episode notoriously full of
Never goes right.
technical issues. Last year's was absolutely horrendous. My computer basically just crapped out on itself. Lance couldn't be heard. I think at one point it was just absolute chaos. So it's good. It's good. Yeah, get your questions in. P. Nick says, are you guys travelling up north for Defiant events?
Oh, I am up north.
All right, fine. Yes,
No,
I'm planning to, Nick. I think. Hey!
Yeah,
There we go.
science.
Science.
Just
jacket.
quickly, we had a question in from Nick. Are you guys travelling up north for Defiant events?
I
Yes.
don't know, mate. I hope so, but my drum fell off. But I'm not sure.
I will be the one at HQ.
I'm
Yeah.
planning to. Hopefully, I think it's the one in April, isn't it?
April Red Tide 3.
I treat.
Yes, I will be attending that one.
Yeah. I need to get permission.
They,
And then I maybe.
I'm going to make them feel really bad about not coming.
Oh,
I'll be like,
Right, let's do the quiz.
right, Chris.
Ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
And Lance's quiz.
oh, that was loud.
I haven't got any quizzy music. Oh, here we go. That could be quiz background. Quiz background.
His
Yay.
background. I think
Is that
my
quiz
mic's
background
gonna
enough
fall.
for you?
Oh dear.
Okay, right. Quiz. Just a selection of questions.
James says it's a prison jacket.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
This is a NoFo
you should
lab
be
coat.
in this room. You should be in this room.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right. Okay. Question 1. Following on from our previous November quiz, this is the Foxtrot end of the quiz. Yes? We're all good? Fingers on
Yes.
buzzers.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what What F is commonly used to describe the numeric value of ammunition required on a resupply drop?
Fuck tons.
F?
What F?
Points to Fraser.
Yeah, I got a point! Yeah!
Bastard, you beat me to it. I was thinking it, and I was like, it can't be that simple.
That is literally what I've got in my answer there.
Excellent.
That's generally not set up. Well, we're off and running. Right,
Sorry to the audience listening that I just screamed at you. We did a trial of this quiz a while ago, and it took us
Oh,
a
it's
good
hilarious.
half an hour to work out that it wasn't like necessarily a serious quiz.
No, it's far from a serious quiz.
And
yeah.
neither of us got any
You're
points.
at home as well, girls and boys. If you want to. All right, okay, let's get on with question 2. Obviously, this might be O. So I wonder if you can guess what it's going to spell at the end. Question 2. In map and compass training, what O best describes the Ordnance Survey map?
That best O.
Oh, I don't know.
Ordnance map.
What O best describes the Ordnance Survey map?
Oh, bugger, it's flown away.
No, I haven't got a clue on that one.
It's Ordnance.
Jesus Christ.
No points. So
Kenny says officer.
The answers in the question sometimes. Okay. Question 3. Points of interest on a map. What does the X symbol denote?
Treasure.
Yeah, buried treasure.
No, I was referring to a Roman map, and X would mean 10.
Oh, you. That was actually a sensible answer.
Okay, question 3. No points. So it's 1 point to Fraser so far. Okay, question 4. What 2 T's are found in British Army ration packs? T, the letter. What 2 T's are found in British Army ration packs?
Oh, is it going to be like Earl Grey and Tetley?
What 2? No, what 2 T's? As in the letter T.
What 2 T's are found in British Army ration packs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
Adam says tea and Tabasco.
I have to press you for an answer, Andy.
Yeah, that's. Well, yeah, that I was going to say.
No,
Right.
wrong.
Don't know. Oh, I'm asking the letter.
There are 2
Tits and
T's, one in
twats.
British and one in Russian. There we go.
Oh,
That's the question.
fucking Jesus.
If you really listen to the question, what 2 T's are found in the British Army ration pack? There was 2 T's. There's one in the British bit and there's one in the Russian bit. Both lowercase. Look it up. Okay, question 5. In American
I
forces,
can't spell, but it's not. No.
in American
It's
forces, look, don't interrupt, Games Master.
Sorry.
I'll deduct the one and only point that has been issued throughout this game.
No, don't take it away. Don't take it away.
Question 5. In American forces terms, what R is known for carrying out an overwatch or investigative mission or
Recon.
patrol without being seen?
Recon.
Still, Ricky, they're just fucking wrong. So, point to Andy for that one.
Yay!
The points on the doors for Andy. There we go. That's great. Question 6. In map reading, if somebody asks you the location of a place or feature on the map, what O describes its geographical location?
Over there.
God, I got another point. That is
was so quick.
ridiculous.
I've had some sugar tonight. I'm good.
Oh, see, it sounds like it. Right, okay. Last question. This is Andy. Come on, mate. I haven't got a tiebreaker. That's the trouble. You have to have a fight if you both get it. If Andy gets this point, there will be fights. What T is something you're aiming at as well as an American chain store?
Target.
Oh!
Oh, he's on it. He was
And
so
that
quick.
Well done, mate. 3 points. 3
3
to
to
1,
1.
Andy. 3 to 1. I can't believe you got them first 2 answers. Ricky. Frick. He's using T. I was thinking that.
Oh, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Oh, so good. You choose your background wisely. Oh, yeah. Yeah, better not, yeah. Let's change it back now. Quiz is ended. Do I go back in the cab? There we go. Oh, back. Oh.
And that was Lance's quiz.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, no expense
I need a
spared.
little symbol at the end to ting.
A little ting.
A little ting to ting. You get me?
Oh,
Marky
that
Mark
hurt my
says,
brain.
Marky Mark says, Lance, you look like an inmate,
I
though possibly a
don't
meme
doubt
there.
it, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure there is. In the darkest pits of your mind, I'm sure you'll find one.
Oh, blimey. Nick says, as a single person, I can do what I want for Christmas. Q 6-inch Christmas tree fitted with decorations, but my presents are fantastic.
I was wondering where you were going then for a second. 6-inch what?
6-inch Christmas tree shaped. Sorry, hang on.
With fitted decorations.
Yeah.
Dan got the missus a advent calendar reduced to £1 on Saturday.
Nice
Shout.
Fair play.
Adam says, are we going to see an Airsoft Kahoot Xmas special?
When? Not tonight, you won't.
Yeah, there's no planning on it.
I don't know what Kahoot is. What's an Kahoot Xmas special?
Kahoot. It's fun.
I always thought Kahoot was. No, I always thought Kahoot was when you were. Yeah, when you were in
like a
cahoots with
collab.
someone.
What? No, who with? Who with? Father Christmas.
It might be with Adam. Conceivably.
Adam wants an invite.
Alex Hillary says, can I please have your camo Santa hat? Love from Alex at UCal. You can't. This is a custom one of a kind. I made this. I bought the t-shirt. I ripped it apart. And I bought a Christmas hat and also ripped that apart. And yeah.
We might sell them next year. We might sell them next year.
God, I've got to make several Christmas hats.
Yeah, you got to make
this
some.
This took me like 2 days.
Yeah, judging on the production facilities of the Fraser household, we waited a long time for a Christmas hat. So I'm still waiting for a bandage I was promised about 5 years ago.
No, there's got to be camo Santa hats out there that you can buy, surely.
You can buy them,
quality and standard, though.
But not of this quality.
No, absolutely not. Of course it isn't. Ridiculous.
Yeah, of course. Look, 30 quid for a Christmas Santa hat made by Cry. Yes, please.
Oh, all over it, yeah. Because that's why they know that's why they make them, because people like you are going to buy one.
Yeah. So you can either buy it off of. You can either buy it off of Etsy for £7.15 or buy it off of Etsy for £30.62p. You're missing a trick there, mate. You could have.
Oh, Alex is seeing one on Amazon now as well.
Doesn't matter, see one on Amazon. Yeah, but it's not Mike's one, Alex. Come on.
Yeah, but I just found it amazing.
It's not Mike's one. Made out of a pair of his old MTP chuddies. And it wasn't a t-shirt. It wasn't a t-shirt.
It was a brand new t-shirt I bought specially.
It was an old haggard pair of chuddies that the gusset had perished in, and he used a leg.
You know, Mike, look at that one. That fits the channel.
I'll take my hat off.
That's a very long leg. That
one.
While I'm looking,
I'll
have a look, Andy. I'll have a look. Andy, you've also got a question. Any plans to upgrade the GHK AKM?
What? GHK.
AK.
No, I want to play with it first. Actually, I need to pay for it first, and then I need to get it. Then I need to
you actually get one. And
yeah. No, at the moment, I want to have a little zippy zip with it, see what it does, see how it plays. But then, yes, I will probably upgrade certain parts to it.
Nice.
Thinner barrel is always nice, but then what?
His hat will be wet and sweaty now.
Yeah.
Don't doubt it for a second.
Yeah, but that adds to the allure. This will be available on the OnlyFans.
Oh.
Oh.
Kenny said would be a better hat if DPM. I'll tell you what.
Absolutely, Kenny.
If I've got a spare couple of bits of time over Christmas, I will see if I can make a DPM one.
Can I have one as well? To make one.
I'll see if I can make you guys a DPM hat. If to be fair, if I'm massive.
Can I have one that's a bit shorter with a bell on it, rather as opposed to the big fluffy ball?
I think you should make one and auction it.
I reckon we should have a competition. Who can make the best sort of Santa hat like that?
Well, that one.
Like
his
that
one.
Yeah. That sort of style. Yeah. Why not?
I'll just buy one for 30 quid because I'll probably spend 30 quid on the materials.
Yeah, just buy one and then just run a Sharpie down the stitching so it looks like, look, I cut it out, see where I marked it. Sewed it all up, everything. Brilliant.
Oh, it's an excellent
Andy's
idea.
frozen, or is he pretending? I think the prison's cut off his internet. He's had enough.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
Lights out. Back in your bed, cowboy.
Lance, here's a question for you. What bits of kit or loadout are you looking to enhance in 2023? So in terms of ideas of things you want to change, tweak, amend.
Yeah, my sniper stuff, my shooters pair sort of stuff. I want to get that coming along nicely, which is pretty much there now. Apart from getting the actual bolt action, which I've got to go and pick up from Dan Sniper Mechanics down at Empire at some point, because he's kindly lending me one of his riffs. Oh, he's actually gone. Quite sad.
Yeah, I think he's restarted his
He'll be back. They always come back. So yeah, I'm going to as soon as I get my arse into gear and get down to Empire, which I'd like to do probably between sort of Christmas and New Year, because I know Kenny will be in there because he won't have his packages waiting. He's got his customers waiting for him, so he'll be in slaving away. So hopefully I can get down and see Dan and pick up this beast that he's going to lend me to trial, and then hopefully if I like it, I'll go down and already get one sorted out. But yeah, just like with the kit wise, like the shooters bags and that, they're so expensive. So I'm going to try and sort of make one myself with like a single rifle slip using my Motherload 60-litre patrol pack or day sack, if you like. I wouldn't call it a patrol, but I suppose the Motherload backpack by Camelback anyhow. So I'm going to be using that as the primary sort of like load carrying for the rifle for my spare, as well as running my M4 with it. So yeah, that's what I'd like to do. Hello.
Oh, crappy fucking internet.
Did you use up your free 30 minutes?
No, well, I hope not, because it killed it off my phone as well. So
it might be like a 30-minute.
Yeah, but Best Westerns are just a pile of shite anyway. Prison rooms.
Andy, we were just talking about what bits of kit would you like to improve in 2023? So loadout wise or anything like that, just things that you kind of looked at and gone, that's going to be a change for me for the next year.
My stomach. Does that count as kit?
Yeah, that was going to be my answer. That's one thing I want to.
My kit's pretty. I'm pretty happy with my kit so far. I need probably another radio pouch so I can run dual comms. But other than that, I'm quite happy with my kit, how it is.
Nice.
Yeah. So it'd be personal fitness would be my one for next year.
Love that. I've not been for a week, so I feel like crap.
Yeah.
My back hurts.
You're not very well.
I've got a sore throat. My back hurts, and looking at the camera, my eyes just look like piss holes in the snow now. Oh no, they genuinely look terrible.
Well, I haven't gone since my accident, which was like 2 weeks ago now, because I can't do anything.
How's your wrist?
Yeah, it's all right.
Suppose you can get plenty of physio in the hotel room, can't you?
No, that hurts a lot, and the missus isn't here.
What can I do to pass the time?
Netflix.
Left hand, you just get the wrong angle. It doesn't work.
Yeah, wrong angle.
I'll try and make this a highbrow, family-friendly Christmas show.
I was talking about writing. Thank you very much. My memoirs.
Yeah,
memoirs. Yeah.
What were you talking about, pervert?
Yeah, perfect. Right in your underpants, that.
I'm making yours out of pants now. That's what's going to happen.
VHS and Jill.
VHS and Jill. You can tell by that TV.
You reckon if they bought a VHS, like a video shop back now, which actually had old videos in it to rent, do you actually think anyone would ever?
What, if they bought back Blockbuster?
Just for the nostalgia of it. No, yeah, I'm talking pre-Blockbuster. I'm talking like your own local video shop, but from back in the day, which only has VHSs in it.
I'd have to go out and buy a VHS.
I don't think it would last very long.
Most people don't have VHS players, so it'll be a bit of a pointless shop, wouldn't it?
That's old school, man. He's still got a camcorder with the cassette tape that you put the mini cassette inside, and then into the Russian video player. You put the mini tape into the bigger tape, and then the tape goes into the VHS player.
I mean, like from a nostalgia point of view, a lot of people have the old what they call record players and stuff like that, because there's the theory that the music quality is better or at least richer. Whereas with VHS, I don't think there was any benefit
with a VHS. You know, I mean, to quote Michael McIntyre, you're sitting there and you pause it, and all the people on the screen are sitting there wobbling up and down. Like,
But when you pause it, it's just someone there going,
yeah.
You press play again. Jib jab. We speak jib jab.
Right, I want to start. I need to wind it back. You have to physically wind it back. Like, it's just...
Yeah. Or when you're recording something off the TV and the advert comes on, and you pause it whilst the adverts are on, and then an hour later you realise you've not pressed record again. And you're like, "Fuck! I've got 20 minutes of a film." Brilliant.
Which I've somehow managed to overlay over my wedding video. Like...
Yeah. I didn't get married during VHS days.
No, but I'm just, you know, I don't know how old you are.
Don't be horrible just because you've
That's
got
just cool.
underpants out on.
Yeah.
It's not even MTP, it's just piss stained.
You just left it out for too long.
Yeah, VHS.
Marky Mark says just missed a few minutes, was meme making.
Oh,
Meme
God.
making.
Oh, no.
Alex Hillary says, do you boys have to ask the missus permission before you buy more kit?
No, because I don't tell her.
Yes. I was going to say the same thing. I should be.
If she
but
does
I
spot
don't.
anything, I tell her it was in a flash sale.
Yeah.
I won it in a raffle.
Yeah,
Mine's
I won
a
it in a
raffle.
raffle. Yeah, won it in a meat raffle. I mean, yeah, a raffle.
Or the other
There really
one
are
is where
so
you
many
buy it.
amazing raffles out there that we just keep winning.
Yeah, so lucky. I'm really genuinely lucky person.
My best one is I was like, I ordered it months ago and I've been waiting for this for so long. And then
Or I'll make a big show. If she sees a box like says Amazon in it, I'll make her go, "Oh, that's lovely." I said, "Mike and Andy sent me this. Look, those guys."
I am going to use that one. I tell you, I like that.
I do it all the time. Oh,
I hope she don't.
Isn't he such a
I
great
hope
guy?
she's not watching.
Oh yeah, fuck. Is she on the chat?
What happens if-
They're watching. Mike,
Maybe.
you need to look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, have we got any new
We have
people?
cancel
I
everything
can't,
now.
I can't actively
down.
see who's watching. That'd be really
Andy,
creepy.
go and grab a rifle. Get a gun from somewhere. Grab something. Shut it down.
Yeah.
Oh, flicky plastic fingers. Oh, fuck off. Love a good raffle. Can't beat a raffle, mate.
Yeah, I love a good
Brilliant.
raffle.
Yes.
I am one
What's
of the
your,
things
what's you going to
enjoy-
improve in, Mike?
I was just saying one of the things I enjoy is that with eBay you can get it delivered to like local Sainsbury's stores or Argos's.
It's a good shout.
Yeah.
Or your neighbour. If you're pally with your neighbour.
Yeah. Work's a good one. The work
Work,
address is a good one.
Ah, you see, I had a load of pyro delivered to work. That turned out not to be a good idea.
See, my
Well,
work,
yeah, that's probably
my work
doesn't.
locations are at any underground station in London, so I don't think having pyro delivered to Pimlico or Parsons Green is going to really go down very well.
Or I might start saying,
"Oh,
oh,
it's not letting you put that. No way."
yeah.
Go down the road. I'll meet you down there.
I might just start blaming you two. I might say, oh, yeah, Mike and Lance's missus didn't want them to order any more stuff, so they've sent it to my house, but then it will really be mine. So, like, triple lying.
Yeah, I don't know. You can use it in your life. Yeah.
It's too many lies at this point. It just starts becoming.
It's all gone wrong. Wow,
No, I
pyro.
think to give a serious answer there, I don't generally tend to hide stuff from her. It tends to be the justification for it, and actually that helps me buy things that I actually need.
Yeah.
So that I'm not just frivolously just going through.
Well, like 20 kilos of peanut butter sachets, you mean?
I need 20 kilos of peanut butter sachets because they were on sale. They were 10. No, they were like
flash
two
sale.
Yeah,
quid
same
each.
thing.
Just as
Yeah.
bad as I
Yeah,
am.
no, well, flash sales are obviously a slightly different thing. You know, and if you use the code NoFo10 on Prepper Shop, you know, it's obviously a substantial
Yes, it's
saving there. And to clarify, all if you're just joining us, if you do want to go onto our website, we do have some various codes on there. They're not affiliate programs, so we don't get any money for those. They are genuinely just stores that we like to use. And we've asked them if we can have a discount code to give to you guys. So
Yeah.
we're not making anything from that. So
Nothing at all.
Exactamundo.
yes, as much as it would be nice to, but you know, this goes against our
isn't it?
ethos. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the ethos?
I
Dragging it
can't
through the shit, and then you fucking whatever.
remember.
Wasn't it
Won't
Kappa Waka
review
Waka
it
Waka
until we've-
Waka?
We've got an actual.
That's our acronym. Camera to Garrett.
That's our camera.
No review until it's used and abused.
No reviews till it's used and abused. That's it. Yeah.
That's our guarantee.
So how do you use and abuse peanut butter? Well, I'll get the use part, but how do you abuse?
Because when you're at 2 a.m. in the morning and you're sitting there chucking peanut butter, that's definitely abusing it.
In your tent, in your hammock tent, chugging peanut butter.
Yes, on an event. I don't in any way sit here playing Xbox sometimes and just go, I really fancy a snack. I'll just get a tube of peanut butter and just sit there.
No, you definitely don't do that, do you?
No.
No. You and your brother are terrible for that.
He's got jam now as well. For his birthday. My brother absolutely loves PB&J. So he's always said that he can't find little jam sachets. So I managed to find a load for him on eBay. So I bought him 50 sachets of jam to go with some peanut butter. So he can sit there and do a little PB&J cracker.
You can just double up. I'm not going to do the action because it'll be memed. But you know what I mean? I'm not going to put both my hands into the air and squeeze into my mouth because that's ridiculous. That's asking for it.
Adam says, well, how do you use peanut butter when it's 2 a.m.? Nope.
No. Bad man.
Oh, dear.
It's a bastard as well if you don't squeeze it up, mix it up in the tube before you open it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just get a puddle of oil in your hand. Well, again.
Yeah.
Every cloud and I suppose. Just lava up. Yeah,
do you know, it's not.
I'm ready for my peanut butter session.
I'm ready to wrestle.
Oh.
It's not just the oil that's the problem. It's in the block of solid peanut that you've got. There's no butter to it at that point. It's just basically compacted ground peanut.
Concrete,
so you've gone through this kind of oily mess. You're like, and then you've got to basically squeeze this block of peanut into your mouth, and then you're just chewing it. And no amount of water from your canteen will in any way wash that down.
Canteen, water bottle,
whatever.
Stop it. Just stop it. Yeah, trying to get the residual bits of oil off your teeth just around the ball of peanut butter, just to get some sort of purchase on it. But yeah, it's terrible. Make sure you squeeze them packets before you open them, girls and boys.
Yeah, because the dog don't like it either. Sorry, what?
Well, we're moving on to the next segment.
And Andy suggested this as the DPM.
Sorry, but that looks shit.
Yeah, but it's got the orange.
Fucking pumpkin on the end of it.
To clarify, that's not the Cry one, is it?
No, that's not the Cry one.
That is a shit hat. I want one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
that is a Walmart hat. That one apparently.
Is that genuine? That's not genuinely a hat.
Yeah.
Of some. Fuck off. No, it's not.
Yeah, from Walmart.
Oh, from Walmart. I thought you said after what you said. Then you was like sounding like it was a genuine named hat.
Yeah, Walmart.
Oh no,
Walmart's a genuine.
Walmart's a thing. I know.
I'm pretty sure Viper did a hat as well.
They do the stocking, don't they? They do the Molly stocking.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
I've got one of the stockings. I make sure I put it up every year, and it's never. I never get a visit from Airsoft Santa.
I've actually got one of the stockings. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah. Did you make the stocking out of a camouflage hat?
No, I bought the stocking. Well, actually, that's a nice segue. Should we talk about our stocking fillers? What sort of things we'll be adding to a stocking?
Yeah.
Ooh, what would I like? What would you like to see in your stocking on Christmas morn, Mike?
Well, to be fair, I've not done things that I would specifically want to see. I've just done general ideas.
Oh.
But what would be your one?
What would I like to see in my stocking?
If you were to get a stocking and for Christmas morning and look down into it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I can do this because I did add a few things to my my Amazon wish list I can talk to you about. So the first thing, it was a pair of little tin openers. You know the old school British Army tin opener?
Oh yeah, like the little alley, not alley, but
yeah,
like sort of ones.
So I was thinking the other day that whilst I've never taken a tin with me on a MilSim,
others might, and you could help them.
It would be quite useful to have in the murder bag if I ever needed to open a tin.
You should get one, a 3-man sling. Wow.
The slingshot, the 3-man slingshot.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Three-man sling, and a tin opener. No, I've got. Shut up. This is ridiculous. I've got a tin opener, but it's got a little.
That's
spoon
all
in it.
you.
I've only got a little tin opener, Mike. The tin opener I've got, it's the same, but it's got a slightly elongated handle with a spoon on the end. The spoon's shit, to be fair. It's fucking pointless being on there, but I'm just saying you can get them if you were short of a spoon. So not only could you apply spooning, you could also do can opening as well to those that don't have it.
That sounds... You could be a helpful little elf.
Yes. Just helpful things in my stocking. I'd like some 3-in-1 coffees because I've run out in my stocking. Motherfuckers.
You got to
Didn't you
stop
stock
drinking
up
them.
when they're all in that and their shop?
All gone. I should have bought that wall of coffee that Les sent me, but I didn't.
I think this...
It's not the
some of
same.
these?
It's got to be these. It's got to be these or it's no good. New York Coffee, please reach out to me so I can buy like a pallet of them from you. I'll gladly buy a pallet of these. So
I've got Aztec Gold.
No.
Hashtag other coffees are available.
No,
but
yeah, but they're not as good as this.
Not preferred.
But
My
look,
eyes.
Aztec Gold, if you want that.
The sheer ease of making a coffee. However, I was in there the other day and I did buy, because I couldn't get any coffees, but I saw these little 10 packs or 12 packs of like Cadbury's hot chocolates in little plastic cups, like a long tube. You know, you get them out of the old dispensers machines. It was them. I bought a couple of packs of them for the kids' football training, and I bought. They did the same in Bovril. Oh yes. So I got them. It was very, very delicious. I had a hot Bovril at work the other night. Warmed my cockles. Yes, it was good.
I've got my Amazon list. Do you want to see my Amazon list as to what sort of things that I've got on there? Be an interesting thing.
Oh, here we go.
I've put a steel tick remover tool. Something practical.
That's weird.
No.
Do you not have one of those in your first aid kit already?
Why has it got?
I actually don't have one in my first aid kit already. No,
I have two.
That's why I wanted to get one.
Would you like one of mine? Oh, mine's a plastic one.
Oh, that one comes with 2 pairs of tweezers as well. But the reason I put that in there is we went wild camping this summer, and one of our party actually had a tick, which was really gross. So I want to make sure I can take. No, not that sort of tick. So I've got that. I've got.
Sorry, yeah, totally different subject. Don't worry.
I've got a book on prepping. One thing I am interested in is I've asked if I could have a little battery box. The number of times I go on events and I've got batteries in there, just loose in pouches or something like that. So I was looking. They actually sell a little battery caddy, which is like a little quick release. I can find it quickly.
Oh, was that double end? What?
Yeah.
Little battery caddy. So things like that. But the issue with those is that if they leak, if the battery's going anyway, obviously the battery acid or anything in the battery that sort of comes out and starts crystallizing everywhere is going to potentially go in your kit. As well as the contacts being open ended. So obviously you can potentially like hit them up, short circuit the battery or whatever in your pocket, and thus doesn't generally end well. So
no, there was a footage, wasn't there, that guy in a shop, and he got changed, and it bridged the contacts on his battery from his vape, and it just went bang.
Yeah, but that's a different type of battery. These alkaline ones are pretty safe.
They're pretty safe, but they've still got the acid or whatever in them. You know, when you leave them in a torch for too long and they crystallise.
Yeah. But you'd never blow them up in your pocket.
No, not so much of blowing up in your pocket, but still, it's not going to do them much good if they're sitting there in contact with a load of metal.
Well.
Yeah.
Me, my box has got. You can have the is it the CR123s for like nods and that, or you can have it. Or one way they fit in there, and then the other way you can get double A's and stuff, and it's like a bit of a multi box.
A multi box.
They are good. They're well handy for the old batter ass. Yeah, they're all good. Yeah, that's a nice little stocking filler, mate. I like that. I'll have one of them.
Yeah, I thought so.
On the buds.
What else have I got on here? So I've been looking at wool blankets. While not necessarily the most comfy as a blanket, wool is really good at retaining its heat when wet. So whilst again not necessarily a MilSim essential, it's something that I'm going to be having in my car.
Preppers UK have got the desert coloured British Army wool blankets in there for I think they're $9.99 each at the moment.
Yeah.
Save yourself a few bob.
Well, I've put that on there in the hopes that people will shop around. This isn't, to clarify, this is not me going, oh, this is everything I want to get for Christmas, and I don't, I.
It is though, isn't it?
No, my family always insists that you have to provide a list of things that you want for Christmas, and I hate putting one together.
I don't know what my wife's getting me for Christmas. She said, I've got all your gifts. I was like, what is that? What are they then? Because I have no idea what you've got. So I'm quite excited. It's the first year. I genuinely have no idea what she's got me. Not a fucking Scooby. I've not given her any ideas or nothing, unless she's subliminally been listening to my conversations or whatnot. I don't know, but yeah.
She's been watching the episodes.
Well, she's just an avid fan. She loves it. You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely loves it. Amazing.
I've got a little folding chair. So I was looking at the Kamui ones. The Kamui ones are rated to 130 kg. I am a large fellow, so thus would like a safety buffer in terms of accommodating said weight. So the one Tigress ones are apparently raised up to 150 kg.
Well, how much buffer does that give you?
That gives me a 40 kilogram buffer.
That's a lot of buffer, mate. I think
is a lot of buffer.
It is a lot of buffer, but the number of those chairs that I've had that have just crapped out on me.
You could sit down fully kitted, couldn't you?
I could stand on that chair and jump up and down on it, let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, fair play.
And whilst I was looking at the One Tigress stuff, I found that they do these little folding tables, which is more of just a general camping item. But it's a little collapsible table.
Nice.
With a little net underneath it.
Like that.
Yeah.
Put your peanut butter in there.
Exactly.
Legs up on the table. Nice.
These are little can openers.
Oh, P38s. Yeah, they're US.
The old P38s. Yeah, mine. I've got a P39 myself. Got the spoon on the other end of it.
Well, these are the CN225s. So
I love it when something's so silly. It's got a really cool serial number to it.
Yeah.
And then the only real other things I've got are a little grill. Just obviously when you're out doing various camps or whatever. So some of the MilSim events are obviously less onerous than others. So if you're in one that allows you to actually have a fob in the woods, for example, we've done a few events like that. You obviously set up your little fob, and then you can have an actual bit of food, not just relying on wrap packs.
Vietnam events are always good for that because they insist on you getting like steaks and beers on the go. Yeah, it's all right. Then I could rustle up something.
And then a little spice kit as well, so I actually get a little bit of flavouring going on with some of this food that you're cooking.
So I got one of them little spice, but it's not like that. So basically, what I did is I brought it's a hunting pouch, and it holds 308 rounds for the old bolt action hunting rifle. And I bought OD green Kevlar snapshot materially box type thing with like a chest lid, and I think you can put I'm trying to think, is it 6 or 12 rounds in it? And what I brought was these little not Pyrex. What's that plastic? What's the whitey plastic called?
Yeah, Pyrex.
Not Pyrex. It's
Pyrex is like a glass.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Not PVC.
No. It's a type of bottle that you can use for like oils don't make it deteriorate or anything like that. So anyhow, just relevant. But I got little test tubes of it, which are basically sort of like 308 round length, and just fill them up with some spices and put them in there. So it's a nice little compact kit for the old spices to go. Oh, I did have a picture of it. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, bugger. I'll have to dig that out. Yeah, that's cool. I saw it on Simon, a Bloke in the Woods on YouTube. He done it with his kit, so I copied because I thought it was a brilliant idea. So yeah. Oh, what's that bloody plastic called? That's really going to bug me. It's the same, them bottles you gave us. No, that's rubbish. Andy, what are those white bottles you gave us to put in our little freebie kits at the last cob?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Oh,
them.
I want to say styrene. It's not styrene.
Plastic.
Yeah.
It's food safe. It's food safe plastic, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what the designation is.
C364.
Mike, it's not. Anyhow, it's irrelevant, so it's not quizzing me on the plastic. It's just annoying that I can't remember what it is. Nalgene, that's it. Nalgene.
Yeah, that's the one.
Definitely comes with a good
Carry on.
Isn't that the brand?
Nalgene bottle. No, it's just Nalgene.
Okay.
Nalgene, you can get big clear ones, but I'm on about the little smaller, literally a test tube with a little flippy click shut lid.
Yeah, but it's actually HDPE, isn't it? Which is the designation.
Yes.
No. I listened to
It
the
is,
man
isn't it?
on the internet, and he said these are Nalgene.
Get these.
I'm on the internet.
Okay.
Kenny says, ain't that a make?
All right, Kelly, up yours and all. Have a Merry fucking Christmas, all of you. I'm going home. I've had enough. I'm going back home. This cabin's gone cold all of a sudden. Cold and what's it?
It's right. Before you go, Terry says, Lance, carry on with jokes like that and you'll get your P60.
What jokes? What jokes? I missed a joke. Don't make a joke.
Did I make a joke?
Some other ideas we came up with. I know, Lance, you threw a few at me before the show. So obviously the BCB cooking set. You can get those for, I think, about 25 quid, which is the cup and the burner.
Yeah. Highly recommend that.
Windproof matches, they're always handy.
Yes.
Always
Yeah, stuff like that. I love little bits and bobs like that. Little trinkets, like chem lights and stuff. Oh, that's a Mark II. My one's not like that.
It's not?
No. Mine hasn't got them little perforated holes in that around the top and bottom. Mine's just a solid base unit thing.
Yeah.
Is that holes in the back of the cup as well?
I think that's the rivets.
No, that's the rivets for the handle.
That's not a real one. That's a moody one. Yeah, that's not a real Crusader cup. Not by BCB. Look on eBay. No, they're showing them. There, that's it. There. Down. That BCB Crusader cooker. That one there. That's it. Yeah. There you go. What? That's the key. And the cup hasn't got rivets in the back because that's just asking to be. That's just asking to leak eventually or break.
I had a plastic one
that
that cracked. Wasn't great.
It might be good. Actually, to be fair, it might be really good. But I don't know. But I've only ever had the other one. So.
Apparently, James C says the Mark Ones boil faster.
Oh.
I suppose you can it dissipates the heat a lot more having all them holes in the side of it.
I just thought so.
Science for 2023.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to buy one now. Oh, good one, James. Why'd you have to mention that?
Lance talking with such conviction about a rare and mysterious plastic known as Nalgene.
It was a long time ago that I saw the video. Right? I want to know what this joke I was supposed to have said.
Sorry, Joel says, I like that. Currently on the lookout for a new cook system.
Oh, there you go, mate. Yeah. I recommend it.
I'm looking forward to trying out this fold-out one.
Yeah.
I want to give that a go.
Flexi stove.
With some gel. Crusader cup.
We've got the new Descatties.
Boil peanut butter. Boil peanut butter. Can you do that?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Marky Mark says, after some recommendations from the other week regarding cook systems, I've got my mum to get me the Maple Fire Jet Boil.
Nice.
Fair
play, mate.
That is a cool profile picture as well, Marky Mark. I like it.
Yeah, sort of very Ghost Recon sort of type thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that.
Joel wants something bomb-proof and simple.
Yeah, Crusader, mate. All day
I'm going to do what... I'm
going
to sort out for Rage. Tranja!
Tranja's good.
Tranja. They are a good system. I just find them a bit heavier than what you actually need.
Yeah, the full. I mean, I've got the full Dewberry there. Look, that's like the full, which was a lovely gift from Rage, funny enough. Which is that there? So that's the full Tranja set.
It's a Crusader and 3 nails.
Yeah, you know it, mate. You know it.
Yeah.
That's a full Tranja set. But you can get the little meth burners just singly, like $7.99, just for a little brass meth burner if that's what you want to get. But yeah, at least that's a cool little set. It's got a little kettle in that in it. I like that.
I mean,
yeah, 3 nails, right?
If you're starting out, let's be honest, the little hex burner ones are going to be probably the first go-to, aren't they?
The mess tin.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with it. It's always
you can add sticks and stuff to them as well.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. God, there's a bit mess burner. Nice. Crusader and 3 nails. Yeah. I love that. The 3 nails. It's cool.
James from Defiant has got a really good idea for how to store batteries. He says, I have a tiny Tupperware box full of batteries with a chunk of sponge in there to stop them from rattling.
Perfect.
It's not bad, Joe.
Nicely done.
I don't take any batteries and rely on other people to bring batteries for me. Big day moment. Screw your little pots.
I see your pot.
Andy on his own. I have no torch.
Or everything on mine is rechargeable.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's recharge was obviously good for saving the environment and all that, but it's obviously not great if your batteries die.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
But then I just take a battery pack. I'm just saying.
Something to Mike.
Oh God, he's gone. He's gone all angry.
I'll be pausing that one a little bit. There's a meme there. Where's Mark?
Okay.
You looked awesome then.
Yeah, you did. You looked amazing.
The screen froze and your eyes were rolled back in your head.
Yeah, with a weird grin on your face.
Talking about peanut butter again.
Peanut butter dribbling over his face.
Again, we'll save that for the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Another one I wanted to talk about was the Nightcore NuO5 headlamp.
Yep,
So they make various sizes of this. So just be careful which one you're looking for. I think it's the NuO5 that I've got, but basically they are rechargeable little battery lights that have various settings. You can get them in IR. They generally come with like a white and red constant on, as well as strobes and stuff. Not strobe, but like a flashing. And they're just ridiculously useful. I know I've got one on my plate carriers that for dead lights or anything like that. If you need emergency white lighting, you've obviously got that as well. The button being in the middle is quite hard to accidentally press. So good little bits of kit and not overly pricey.
Yeah, fair play, mate. Nightcore and your headlamp, mate.
Headlamp, mate.
Right, mate.
Yeah, I think that's I might have got the wrong one up. I think they make them.
Mate. Don't worry about
it. They do make one. Yeah, no, there you go. That's the one that goes on the headband.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you could essentially fill a headband with them and look like the big JC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone buy me one.
I both hate that you've come up with that idea and love it.
I want to do
that'll be next year's one, won't it? That'll be next Christmas event.
If I get one a month from now until next Christmas,
which isn't that ridiculous based on the price. But they're good little lights. They're lithium on and everything. So yeah, just charge them up. Job done.
We'll step down.
Patches are always a good one.
Oh, I've got patches on my list. I want to get some Texas ones, like Matey from SEAL Team. I haven't got that patch. There's a set of 2 you can get on Amazon, which I like. So I want to get them. Where are they?
Oh, you should have said when I was over there.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't even think, mate. But yeah, I want to get that one there. You got like the normal standard Texan Lone Star, and then you got the more camo-y sort of colour underneath. So I'd like to get them. And I've seen another one which is quality, which is a nod to the Predator movie, which I quite like. 1987, you son of a bitch. With Dylan and Dutch. Yeah, that's cool.
What about source hydration heads?
I am, Mike.
Oh.
You've not lost another one, have you?
No, not yet. I did at the last event.
He hasn't been outside yet.
No, I did at the last event, and I managed to find it again, which was good. So it's a bit of a mad panic.
I don't know why you don't just glue it in there and be done with it.
Because it's modular. I like to take it apart.
What else? This is what I don't understand, right? So you can take that piece off, but what can you fucking put in its place?
Another piece.
A tap.
Another piece.
So it's pointless.
So they
you can.
No, they have a water bottle filler one.
Yeah, and you can run your filter system through it, so you can put it in a.
You know what, James?
River.
That's what I'll just whack a load of fucking electrical tape around it.
I have taken James' advice. I haven't done it yet, but I have the tape ready to go.
You've just gone. Oh, wrap some tape around it later.
No, so I am trying to find a little bit of. I'm hoping I'll find it at Christmas. You know, you get like various packaging materials, like just a little bit of plastic. I want to try and find a little wedge of plastic to wedge under there, and then my plan is to wrap it up with tape. So I've got both the modularity in that I can take it all apart, and at the same time, it's solid.
That makes no sense. What rubbish is that talking?
No, it does. It does make sense.
Plastic you possibly need that you can only get at Christmas.
No, I'm just waiting for. I'm trying to find a packaging material, but I've not yet come across something suitable.
Packaging you can only get during the festive period. That's what I'm going to use. All right, I've got my mind set on it. Leave me alone. I've had this plan since last Christmas. You tosser.
I know what I'm trying to describe.
Do you?
Just sniper tape the shit out of it. Do you know that's what I'd do? I'd have a bit of sniper tape going over the whole thing, and then a bead around the top, and then I'd just poke holes through the tape and just suck through that. Delicious.
Just get a water bowl. Job done.
Stick a bit of filter in, and he's playing guitar underwater. That's what it sounded like. When you was your mic, it sounded like a bit of a. He was regaling us with a song.
The shitty, bloody prison table doesn't have a proper lip on it, so gradually, as
prisons are really inconsiderate to podcasts, aren't they?
As I'm talking, the mic's moving over here like that. Keep moving with it.
Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, in about 10 minutes, he'll be sitting here. Shitty fucking table.
Oh, I've got no words. One thing else I was going to mention is I really like these. These are little 4-class head torches. They're £15 from Decathlon. They sometimes have little bargains and deals that you can apply to that to get it a bit cheaper. They are red on first. They are rechargeable. Yes, they're rechargeable. And it's just a good little head torch.
But red on first, but do you have to cycle through all the others to turn it off, or can you just hold it down and turn it off? So if you used to turn it on, could you then hold it down and then it'll go off, or do you have to cycle through?
Yes, no, I believe it once it's been on that mode for a while.
I haven't been able to. The only one I could find that did that was a silver head torch I've got. Is it made by silver or silver? SILVA or STILVA?
Silver.
Silver. Ah, yeah, okay.
I will.
I like that.
I'll dig out the head torch because I've got one kicking around somewhere. So I'll dig them out. Every time I go to Decathlon, I buy one.
That looks quite nice and stream. Because there's no I've seen some head torches at events and they're fucking enormous. And it's like it's only for a little bit of admin. You're not searching for someone. Do you know what I mean? It's just for your person. You got a light on your rifle or whatever or a secondary. That's just a little. The other one, I've got a really good one in my first aid kit. Oh, just over there. And what was that?
There was something here, I don't know.
Mike's
going to blow up.
Harry Badger's crept into Mike's office and for Christmas. I'm gonna have to try and find this micro torch quickly on the things on Millets, because I've seen them in Millets. I haven't seen them anywhere else. Oh bugger! Where is it? I think it's made by Petzl as well.
Yeah, I'll have to double check. I'm pretty certain it's a case of if it's been on for a while, you just turn it off and it just turns the whole unit off. It's got like a cycle mode that you run through initially when you turn it on, so it goes like red, and then I think it's like the low mode and then the high mode. Yeah.
I'll definitely get, if they've got red on, red off straight away, then I'll definitely get one of them.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That would.
I mean, it's IPX4, so it's splash resistant, shockproof. Reckons it's 17 hours in eco mode, 4 hours in high mode. Micro USB, rechargeable battery. Range of about 25 meters on the wide beam.
That one there. Now that unit in the middle there. Sorry, that's a terrible picture. But that unit in the middle was probably no bigger than the tip of my thumb. Ridiculously small, and goes into a tiny little carry case, but so bright, and it's got red flashing, white flashing, high beam white, low beam white, and off. And I keep that in the top of my first aid kit pouch on a little lanyard. So obviously night time and things like that. But it's a wicked.
Yeah, I mean
tiny little torch.
That 4-class one's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
You're probably talking maybe 2 inches across. Yeah, I mean, I literally every time I go into Decathlon, I'll buy one because they're just really useful bits of kit to have around. I mean, even if you just got a spare one in your bag, that you know where it is. If something else goes down.
Yeah, defo.
James says, I reckon Mike is going to have white light ND with that head torch at Op Machiavellian, and I'm going to rip him apart for it.
You sit there in the bush, go.
Yeah.
On.
He also said, I wish Petzl still did the old school Tactica with a flip down red filter. You can't fuck that up. It's nearly idiot proof.
Yeah.
Or a red Sharpie. Permy marker, nail varnish, just paint over it. I've done that with a few torches, and it's worked a treat. Get that red light.
There you go. Matthew's just checked his. Yes, Mike, you're right. And if you hold it, it goes to white light. It doesn't turn off. I've just checked on mine.
Oh, bastard. So you've got to cycle through the whites to get it turned off then.
Yeah, that's...
What a pisser.
No, he said I'm right. So if you have the red, if you've got it on for a while, you can just turn it off.
If you
hold it. It says if you hold it, it goes to white light.
Doesn't turn off. I've just checked.
I'm not suggesting you hold it. You leave the red on. So you turn the head torch on. It's on red. I think if it's on for like a little period of time, you can then just turn it off. It's not a case if it cycles through again. I'll double check.
Yes, yes.
That's from my understanding how it works, because that's why I like them, is the fact that they've been really useful for MilSims.
So that's why I like that silver torch that I've got, because you can red on and then hold the button down and it just turns off. And when you turn back on, it's red, because it's the first one in the options.
Yeah, I mean, it might be if you hold the button down on that one, it goes to white, is what you're saying. But I'll double check. I'll do a test. Not that we're doubting you, Matthew, but...
Not doubting you, Matthew.
It's got to be NoFo tested.
You think you might?
You've got to do it. You've got to do it wearing your yellow jacket as well.
You think Mike would have just tried out the amount of them he's bought over the months or years?
Yeah. I do have about 6 floating around. And I've never charged them. Thinking about it.
Well, that's just more of your wonderful.
That's because you keep buying. That's because you keep buying 6. Oh, he's run out of battery. I'll buy another one.
Mike's bang on the admin, isn't he? It's typical Mike.
See, you can make the GC headband using them then if you've got 6 already.
Yes, good. Have you actually? Good point on that. Have you seen those really flat ones that are like the light runs across the whole front of your forehead? Yes. They are ridiculously good for any work or anything like that you're doing around the house. I mean, it's changing the subject entirely now. It's absolutely crap for MilSim because it's so much light.
So hot.
The problem is it's got a little remote sensor on the side, so you can just wave your hand past your head. And I was doing some work behind the toilet. So every time I ducked down, the sensor was detecting the toilet and turning the light off, and then I'd come back up. And then the toilet would turn it back on again. It took me a while to realise that it was this stupid sensor that you can turn off.
Oh, yeah, the way, on, off. No.
Yeah. There you go. This is the head torch USB rechargeable headlamp. 5 modes. Cob 2.
Cob 2. No, not for me, Governor.
No.
Not
my bag, man. That is not my bag.
The other one we came up with, I think, was a beanie. Beanies are always good. Keep your head warm.
Yeah, definitely.
Why fix your toilet in the dark? Good question, Alex. Mike, why would you fix your toilet in the dark?
No, I wasn't in the dark. It was light, but unfortunately, the light was above me. Dark. No, the light was above me. If I'm leaning down to look at what I was doing on the floor behind the toilet, which sounds really weird. There was a leaking pipe that I was trying to fix behind the toilet, so I had to get down behind the toilet.
Were you in your toilet, Mike, or was this like a public toilet? Was it? Or?
This is a public. Yeah, basically, I was cottaging, and I just needed a light.
Yeah. I wanted to do it properly. I needed to see what I was doing. All right.
Oh, dear. Anything else? Anything you guys can... Andy's just sent me one. I'll ping this up. Anything from you, Lance?
What, so it's in my stocking on a festive morn? Ooh. I've got simple needs and tastes, mate. Yeah, a couple of boxes of those 3-in-1 coffees would be nice. Always like to pick up a packet of the old Dragonfire fuel cells when I see them going cheap. They're always handy to keep hold of.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few bits and bobs. Just all the little bits, the little consumables and stuff like that. Really, I suppose. You know, I'm not really a hoarder of BBs, so I don't really keep many of them unless I'm going for a shoot over the woods. I'll pick a pack up from Kenny's or go to Crawley Surplus and grab a set. I don't really keep a lot of BBs just sitting on a shelf ready to go. I usually just get them before an event, and I've got usually maybe a couple of hundred left over or whatnot. But yeah, bits and bobs. I mean, very similar to what you've sort of gone, what you guys have gone through, like the whole battery storage, bits and bobs. I love little trinkets and that. You know, it's quite easy to please. Little trinkets, and I love something that's got 2 functions, but that's not necessarily meant for. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can use it's meant to be used like this, but you can also do this with it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Lance, have you ever seen a Swiss Army knife? Because I'm about to blow your mind.
I don't know if I can take it, to be honest. Just finished coffee 1. I'll do a coffee in here. Go on, then show me. Blow my mind.
No, just Swiss Army knives. They've got loads of functions.
I know that, but it's a Swiss Army knife, isn't it? You know, it's not like we know.
Stanley Trigger cups is the other one.
That.
Wait, I was going to say while you're making a coffee.
That's a good one, yeah.
No leaky for me. Sling it in the bag upside down, mate. Not until you press that trigger. That's when you get the juice. Oh yeah, that's right. Stanley Trigger actually about 23 quid on Amazon. Lifetime guarantee with it. You register your serial number out on the bottom there. Don't look at my serial number. And then yeah, that's it. I had the lid. I've got the flask as well. Lifetime warranty. Any parts that get damaged or break on it, if it's not replaced, they'll replace it. Or if it's just a part like the O-ring went in the plasticky lid bit. So they just sent me a voucher for an online store that sold them. Bosh, it was with me the next day. Bosh. So yeah, I've got the Stanley hip flask as well. I want to get the Stanley cooker set. Oh, I'd like to get the little Stanley cook set, Mike. You could buy me that. That'd be lovely.
What's the Stanley cook set?
The Stanley cook set.
Got it. You and your brother have got it. The little cooking pot and that.
Oh yeah, the pot. Yeah, so that's not. I wouldn't really call it a set in itself. It's just a.
Well, it's a set. It's a cook pot. It comes with 2 little cups and stuff. That's a cooking set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's rewind. It's a cooking set. Look what I'm having to use. Look, I'm having to use that.
All cafe.
Oh, all cafe.
I was going to say Al Cafe. All cafe.
This right. I'd just like to take a second to announce Andy's suggestion. That was pants.
I can generally answer this because I want to. Yeah, I need some for Machiavelli.
I won't. Let's get them.
I'm going to run around with them.
Are they BB rate safety rated as well?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
They probably smash.
Yes, they are. They give off so much. They give off so much green light. They actually melt the BB before it gets to you.
Exactly. That's my Machiavellian event nods.
Oh, did you hear that? I clicked my knuckle, tightening up my lip. Oh, sorry. I like them.
It would be quite entertaining if you're a MilSim team out there and you've got enough money that you're willing to kit out your squad with that. And you rock up to a proper MilSim event. Hey guys, are you running nods? I've got the Gear Max night vision.
Let's have a half-term project, shall we? Half-term Christmas project.
Let's see if we can get that working.
No, who can make the best homemade nod set?
Homemade nod set.
First show back in January. You got to show us your nods. We'll have a nod off. Mike,
okay.
Are you taking notes?
I'm making a note of it so that we remember it for the first episode back.
If anybody else wants to get involved, best homemade nod set, which only, yeah.
Just leave it as that. There you go. Blue Peter nods. There you go. Kenny summed it up.
Blue Peter nods. Yogurt pots. I want to see string. I want to see double-sided sticky tape. I want all that going on. And you might win yourself a November Foxtrot Blue Peter Fox badge. November badge. We should do that.
I'll tell you what. I really need to come up with a little thing underneath the screen that just says anything you're hearing now. Not publicly liable for.
Yeah. We need a November Foxtrot I made a thing badge to give to winners of things that they've made. Like Wayne for his.
You can tell when you've come up with a good idea because he gets on his little notepad and he's like that.
Get your nod out. That's what the competition's called.
Get your nod out.
Get your nods out.
Get your nod out.
So what was the competition?
Get your
homemade nods.
Homemade nods.
Nod or nods.
So
is it nod? We could, the way we describe it is it nod or is it nope?
Node. Noddy holders. Hands are noddy holders. Yeah. That's what the bracket's called, the J arm, isn't it? Because it holds doesn't that hold the noddy holder? Oh, this is fun. I like this.
I might just buy a knackered.
No, because that's not homemade. You have to homemade.
No, yeah, and then put it in a toilet roll. It's homemade.
No, that's bullshit because that's the internals. Bought outside of home.
I've actually got Gen 3 toilet rolls.
Yeah.
Gen 3 toilet
No,
rolls.
expensive as bog roll is.
It's really good for when I'm working behind the toilet in the dark.
I'm actually going to go with empty. I'm actually going to go with empty tinfoil tubes because they've got a thermal layering around them as well. Just only adds to the effect. That's right.
I'm going to Google how to make radiation. So it just glows.
How to make fusion.
Yeah.
And that was the last we saw of Andy until he got arrested.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact. When I was at university, I made some smoke grenades out of...
Let's not go into the ingredients. I don't think anyone needs to know that.
Okay, I made some smoke bombs from some ingredients that you can buy off of Amazon. Turns out it's actually illegal to make homemade pyrotechnics or explosives.
Yeah, it's called the Anti-Terrorism Act. Right.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No. It's legal to make them, but you have to have a license from the HSC. And if you don't have the license, that's what makes it illegal. You do get in trouble if you have a whole load of pyrotechnics and stuff in your house. Because there was one gentleman who was in the news recently who was buying prepping books and has various pipe bombs and things I believe he was making in his house.
Yeah, but that's...
test
He had to be in
fireworks.
America. He had to be in America.
UK.
Oh no, God, they've got over here now.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was an interesting fact because I wasn't aware of that. There's various licenses around how much pyrotechnic you can store as well. So an interesting debate.
What do they class as a pyrotechnic though?
Well, it was any explosive material. So I would argue that if you have a whole load of Mark V's saved up in your bedroom somewhere, that might be a little bit dodgy. So I'd be interested if anyone knows more about the law around that.
What about the compound that goes into the Mark V's to make them? What if you use
black powder?
No,
I don't think there's black powder in a Mark V, is there?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, of course it is. It's gunpowder. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's got
to make the explosion.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
It has to
powder.
be. Yeah, it has to be.
I think
a small amount. A small amount.
I don't
It's
know.
old school, isn't it? It's what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Just asking for a friend. You know.
Yeah, Terry says Mike can just loads of fertilizer.
That's why Terry won't tell anyone where his container is. Top bag. I know it is.
Yeah, it's a little fun fact that I learnt.
Fair play.
Potentially broke the law at some point in my life, which was
Yeah, absolutely.
made me feel a bit of rebellious.
Rebellious.
That's right. I'm rebelling against the English language as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Weekly we do that.
Cool sign Chewbacca says my father-in-law is a pyrotech. That's interesting.
Oh.
Ooh. I did read it as Purotech. Guessing that is a typo.
I tend to read out typos now, or just randomly change what people are writing. To be fair, so.
I'm gonna change what you said to make it fit.
Just
my
do
needs.
whatever.
Oh dear.
Rolls and googly eyes, absolutely, Kenny. For the homemade nods, googly eyes, can't go wrong with him. Have you seen that video of the guy who puts on his cat because his cat's blind in both eyes, had to have surgery, and he walks around with a set of googly eyes on?
No.
Which is genius, I think.
Although, have you seen the guy that lost his eye due to cancer, and he's put an LED in there?
Well, like Terminator.
Yeah, so he literally opens his eye and it turns on.
Oh yes.
I was like, generally, that's the greatest idea in the world.
See, that's just what I'm saying. Like when someone has had to have like their leg.
It's gonna make a joke about the idea there.
Or like their arm amputated. Like, why haven't they brought out like RoboCop? Like, why couldn't you have your leg where you deploy a pistol?
Genuinely, if I ever get my knee replaced, I'm gonna get Bluetooth installed in it, and then like a Wi-Fi hotspot.
What?
Yeah, so you can like Bluetooth data to your knee, like knee cloud.
How would you do that?
Knee cloud.
Yeah. Well, no, because genuinely, right? If we put wireless in if we put because like the motion of people walking around, if we put wireless in everyone's knee replacements, everything like that, we could turn the elderly generation that generally have more knee replacements into Wi-Fi hotspots.
But they never go out.
And yeah, and how close to their knee are you gonna have to get?
I don't know. The details will work out at a later date.
Details are quite important. So basically, you just want to give everyone that's had a knee. So you would have basically put a Wi-Fi hotspot in Rage's knee.
Yes.
Right.
What? Because he's elderly.
Because he's elderly. Just because I want to hook up to Rage 1.
Rage 1. Rage Wi-Fi 1.
Sponsored by Vodafone or something like that. It'd be great.
Yeah.
No, but Rage could earn a little bit of a living, like from people connecting to his hotspot. So if he's out in public,
hooded crusties on the corner who can't pay for their own Wi-Fi, so he's got to stand there with his knee hanging out his sash window while they're all Bluetooth in the shit. Or
Alex is on board. Bluetooth boob jobs. There you go.
There you go. Bluetooth boob jobs. Bluetooth boob job. A Bluetooth what? Like
have a speaker or something like
What,
that.
like a concert? What, just a pair of tits on each of your ear?
One nipple in the ear hole and hello, like old school, like a vintage phone, but just like it's a pair of tits. Hello.
But where'd you dial?
Hello. Bluetooth.
Fucking
Dial.
Hilarious.
This went downhill really quickly, didn't it?
Going back a second, John Smith has said there are small amounts of explosives in there, and you'd need over 600 Mark Vs apparently.
600.
Which, to be fair, some people do. I mean, I've group ordered pyro for the team before, and we've definitely had around that number.
Yes.
So that's an interesting.
Not 600 Mark 5s. We've not.
We have.
That's a lot. That's a lot of Mark 5s.
No, when we had a big order, we had a good few hundred Mark 5s. Maybe not quite 600, but we were up there.
But then I think about it though. Yeah, no, I'd say we've been well over 300 before with Mark 5s, and then obviously you had the mortar rounds and that to that, which are going to hold more.
Yeah.
But yeah. God, we're hard as nails, aren't we? God.
Thanks, John. For getting involved. That's interesting.
Yeah, John,
also, probably wouldn't admit it on a live streaming channel.
What?
That you broke the.
That's why I said nearly up there. Not got there.
No.
We were nearly there.
That was
because otherwise you'd end up in jail.
Well, I'm not 5'3". I'm 5'7".
5'3". That's the best bit.
I look very happy about being arrested. I love that. Oh, thanks, mate.
It's like they've just imprisoned Gimli, isn't it?
I'm even the nished one as well.
At least he put you over 5.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh,
although
brilliant.
technically you're 5'3", but your hat's sitting quite high, so you're probably only 5.
True, yeah. I'll pop it up a bit more.
There you go. 5'4" now.
5'4".
I've been memed. I love that. It's usually you
There you
two fuckers getting memed, isn't it? Never me.
I haven't been memed. Oh, yeah. Thanks for.
Yeah, you got put on Bird Woman.
I was like, great. How did that happen?
Mike's sent me.
Mike's sent me.
Fuck you, Gillett. All right. I thought he was one, mate.
Yes, for those that aren't aware, we obviously have the NoFo community chat on Facebook. It is usually full of people sharing weird and wonderful things. Mark's quite up there in terms of... Yeah. I think Mark actually has one of the Facebook awards for creative content or something like that.
Yeah.
For his photoshopping skills. We've also got bits and pieces of kit that people are sharing on there.
The Bird Woman is the best.
I'll find the Bird Woman because it was hilarious.
Oh, so funny. What was that for? Was that for the next Defiant?
The next Defiant event. The 3 teams.
Yeah, half of them are monks, half of them are the Bird Woman from Home Alone 2.
No, because it was the Robin. It was the Hoods versus the monks versus the bird people.
Yeah. I just like the first thing that Mike went was, how the fuck has he put me on a fat monk? And I was like, when have you ever seen a wedged monk that isn't
that monk? Monks? That monk was particularly fat.
All British monks are fat.
Yeah.
I've never gone to a monastery and seen.
There's a big old boy.
Yeah, I've never seen
Tibet, and they're all like
one
ninjas.
like that.
Like headbutting the floor all day long and like not batting an eyelid, breaking bits of wood across their faces. So is Andy in Casualty 2 then? Oh, who's that's better?
Catch
Like that one.
22.
But I think my head's a little bit.
Fuckers.
It looks like he's even making a bird noise as well.
That one's fucking brilliant.
I look like I'm in some sort of school production.
Choir or something like that.
Like, hey, come and check me out in 3 monks and a flower.
Prep school monk choir.
But that one, that's my favourite.
I love that. Proper happy with himself. Look at my pigeons, aren't they great?
Oh, Phil's just said you could call it a nod to nods.
A nod to nods.
Nods to nods.
Like it, Phil. G'day, Phil. How you going? You folder.
G'day.
You massive folder.
Absolute folder. James says Lance is 5 foot and 3 inches, and that's 2 different measurements.
Boom, boom. It is very cold in the loft, I'll have you know, James.
Bosh.
Bosh.
Oh dear.
Yes, I know. This happens regularly. Don't worry about it.
To be fair, the Christmas episode's always a little bit haphazard.
Yeah, at least it worked this year.
Yes.
We was all sort of like presuming it was just going to go technical issues horribly wrong and like it did last year, but it actually worked.
And then this was the image that Nick sent. This was what I was envisaging from like the monks, although it's a little bit Handmaid's Tale.
That's not a monk. Yeah, that's Handmaid's Tale.
Is it?
It's just one angry little handmaid.
That's not from the Handmaid's Tale, but
He's an AK, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I like the look at that.
Bit gooched up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit Gucci.
See that you could get away. Like we spoke about a couple of weeks ago regarding like having an AK for a blue 4 roll. If I had one of them, I'd be like, M4. I'm taking that. I don't give a shit what you say. How cool that is.
I do like that. And I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's that you could use that for a variety of roles in Op 4. Like, you're not just looking at Eastern roles for that.
No.
Potentially, you've got, rebel forces, you've got your cartels, you've potentially even got, like, DEA for a certain extent.
I'd want to be in the cartel that give their guys them guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm joining him because he's obviously clearly successful.
Well,
That's actually a DEA
handmaid.
officer dressed as a monk.
He ain't going to be no bird lady from Home Alone 2 cartel.
You wait, me and my pigeons will kick the shit out of you and your monks.
My pyrotechnically charged pigeons that drop on you from great height.
That's right, I'll be too busy, unable to see the gun because of my massive belly.
But I can't.
Don't make that a metaphor.
Yeah, sorry, love. Can't see what I'm doing. Got a veranda over the toy shop.
Right, we should probably call it a day. Are there any last questions? I mean, there hasn't been a good question in quite a while now. We just drifted.
What's Terry said? Andy the belly button. What? Where was that relation to? I don't understand that one.
I think Terry's shit-faced, if I'm honest.
I hope so, because he said Mike Kiddo Fiddly Pedo.
Isn't he still out
Is he on one?
Isn't he still out in Latvia on drinking fucking like moody drinks? Moody homebrew out in Latvia somewhere. Absolutely bollocks. I think that's where Terry's. Terry's in Gaga land at the moment, girls and boys. Let's leave him there. Good night, Terry. Good night.
Right, last few questions coming in.
Where are they then, Mike?
I'm just waiting for them to come in. We're obviously taking a break for the next 2 weeks. What with Christmas coming up, we're having a little bit of break over Christmas.
But we've got our projects. We've got our half-term project.
We've got some little projects that we'll be doing. There's a bit of a break.
And we're meeting up.
We're going to be meeting up. We're going to be planning the next few months in terms of episodes and bits and pieces like that. We've got some exciting guests lined up for next year. We've got some interesting new shows. We've got some good content.
They're exciting in what they do, but whether they're actually exciting people is different. We won't know that till they come on. So they could be shit, but you'll see that as well as us.
Yeah, there you go.
We think it's going to be.
Completely thrown me now.
That's why I said it. It's exactly the reason I said it, because I know you'd go like,
Yeah.
Bastard.
We're updating the website. That's what I was going to say. So there'll be a whole load of bits and extra pieces that we're writing on the website this over Christmas. If anyone's interested in helping out writing anything for the website, be interested to let you know. Interested to hear from you. If you're interested in writing any articles or anything like that, or if you've got ideas of things that we can obviously talk about on the website as well, to sort of supplement the podcast, chuck them in. We've got lots of things that I've been making notes over for the last few months as we've been talking about things. We've obviously got the MilSim Lingo Bingo. We're discussing the various cook systems earlier. I'm going to put a little page on the website about different cook systems.
Also, I think what might be quite a good one is if obviously we're here to make newcomers feel more welcome to the MilSim side of things. So if you want to share like your first MilSim experience or your best MilSim experience, drop it in an email and we can make a little section so people can read about all the crap that goes on at MilSims.
That's a really good shout.
And we're not as serious as what people think we are, because I've got one person sitting to the left of me wearing a camouflaged.
You did that
Christmas
on purpose,
hat.
you absolute shitbag, didn't you?
What?
You mute my mic because I was sitting here without my hands touching the desk and it just muted itself, and I was like,
I didn't mute you.
No, we didn't mute. I've got no control. I can just mute myself or leave.
Him. He's out to get
Him.
me.
I didn't mute you.
Yeah, there you go. That's an idea for everyone. There's your Christmas holiday homework.
I was just concurring with Andy. I was like, that's a really. I was like, oh, he's muted me. That's a wicked idea. Like you said, Andy. We know that's what we're here for. Right, newcomers going from skirmish to MilSim, and it's just to try and make that transition even more difficult and ridiculous.
Yeah, little stories. There's if you've got any little stories about fun things that happened on your first event or just quirky things. I mean, we've obviously talked about a few weird and wonderful things that we've come up against when we've gone to events. So, falling out of hammocks, rocking up with way too much kit. Just give us a bit of a paragraph or two, maybe a photo of you and your kit, so you're looking all lovely, and we can put it on the website. Yeah. Sounds like a great idea.
Maybe walking along, getting stuck in a swamp.
Yeah. Captain
Splatfuck would be a good one.
Like the most experienced of us, like Captain Splatfuck. Alex, Dirty Dog next year. Where is Dirty Dog? Is that you, Andy? Dirty Dog Airsoft.
No, it's down near you, isn't it?
No, it's not. Is it? I've never heard of it. Dirty Dog Airsoft. Where's that? Alex, where is that in the world?
So Mark's on it. It's going to be.
Maybe
it is up near me.
Shildon, Durham North East.
That's past.
Does look pretty cool.
Me.
How far north's that? Have I got a renewed passport? Northeast.
We've got to get our shots.
Got to climatise. I have to stop halfway for a day or so.
It's between. It's to the kind of left of Middlesbrough and just.
That's not helping. 15 minutes
south of Newcastle.
Darlington.
No.
It will be.
Is it near Harrogate? I know Harrogate.
Well, it'll be like 4 hours drive from my house.
Junction 59 off the A1. Christ, that's up there. That's up there, isn't it? That's up.
Yeah.
It's about 5 hours drive. Do you know what? I'd be up for that. I mean, we're obviously talking about Red Tide. One of the Defiant events up there, sort of that way. So I'd be up for going up there.
A little road trip, couldn't we?
They all talk funny up here, though.
I vote Mike drives. He's got the newest car. Less likely to break down.
Mate, we'll get a minibus. We'll take a few of us up there.
Yeah.
Go more landed.
Road trip. NoFo road trip.
NoFo road trip. Yeah, in the summertime.
All right, let's do that. Alex, we'll be in touch. We'll have a chat about some potential dates. Because we could maybe sort out a NoFo road trip in the summer. That'd be quite cool.
5th of Feb should be a good one. No, because the 5th of Feb up north is going to be bastard cold, John. Summer, mate. We're southern. We don't do the cold very well.
Yes, because it's really lovely and sunny down there at the moment.
We have a
Yorkshire accent, you cheeky fuckers.
Oh, I'll have to work on that one. I'll have to phone
isn't it?
I'll have to phone my auntie Linda, my auntie Evelyn up. She's from up that way, Bridlington and all that. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I won't. Yeah. I'll save it.
It'll be the first and last NoFo road trip as we go up north and offend everyone.
Just get banned as we go along.
Yeah,
you're not allowed back at our site.
Yeah.
accidentally pull up and just run over a box of Yorkshire tea. Oh no! I mean, I'm not assuming it's sitting there everywhere, all over the ground, but like,
it's not just like Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire puddings. You know, they do eat other things, Mike. It's not just anything with Yorkshire.
Oh man, I love Yorkshire puddings.
Yorkshire puddings with jam, they're nice.
Or peanut butter, we could try that.
Or honey. I like them with honey as well.
Yeah.
But they're not a pudding.
It says it in the name, Andy. Yorkshire pudding.
Have you ever cooked a fresh Yorkshire pudding and then put a huge dollop of vanilla ice cream in the middle of it?
No, I've just eaten it.
Well, that's a super pudding.
Defiant shameless plug. Defiant Events
no
2023 calendar is up on their website now.
That man has
Go give that a look. We're still working on the calendar for us. It's turning out to be a little bit more complex than I thought it would be. If anyone's got any experience with Wix websites, if you can let me know.
That's not really the Builders Merchant either.
No. The WIX version of Wix. And James says, last question. James says, will you guys be trying out?
I've been there. Kenny, I've been there, mate. Lovely in there. Betty's tea room. Ooh, I had a Prosecco, Prosecco lunch.
You just turned into Frank Spencer.
I wasn't sure if I was going to cough or what I was going to do then. I think it's my illness.
James says, will you guys be trying out a Frontlines World War II event next year?
I want to,
sure.
but I know that it will spark a deep, deep green need inside me, and I don't want to go down that route again.
Sounds awful.
It is. You just keep spending money.
I'll go if I can get some kit tomorrow. I have nothing. I've got nothing. I've got nothing left, Ian Bill.
Yeah, I really want to get to a Frontlines event because they genuinely sound amazing, but I haven't yet got.
I'll tell you what I could do. I might go as one of the pin-ups on the side of the bomber plane, but just follow the vehicle around next to it with like a long flowing hair and a little flowery dress on.
Or we could just stick you to a bomber.
That load out. You just duct tape me to the side of the truck. I am a pin-up. I'm really enjoying myself.
And on that note, thanks for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic Christmas from the three of us. I hope you get everything you want and get to spend some time with your families and chill out and relax. And
Desire.
We'll be back on the 4th of January.
Ho, ho, ho.
In the meantime, stay NoFo. Have a fantastic Christmas.
Yes, stay NoFo.
Feliz Navidad. And as one last little pitch, if anyone is interested in nominating us for the podcast category of the 13th Airsoft Awards,
we won't win, but if
we get 13th Airsoft Awards, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Vote for us. Bang a little drum.
Yeah. But in the meantime, say have an absolutely fantastic Christmas, and we will see you all next year.
Be safe. Enjoy yourself. See you in 2023.
Have a Christmas folders.
Have a Merry Christmas, you mother folders.
See you later.
Good night, guys.
Yeah. See you later.
Right,